their three-point shooting is almost as good as their regular field goal shooting. They're a fine free throw shooting team, not great. Monroe, however, does shoot the ball better than the Silver Eagles from the free throw line. They're not the same field goal shooting team. Monona Grove has scored more points than the Cheesemakers. That's going to be something that's going to be interesting because of the game they played earlier this year. One thing that coaches like to bring up is how hard it is to beat a team 3 times during the season. Silver Eagles have beat the Cheesemakers twice. They're looking for lucky number 3 tonight and a chance to take on DeForest. A chance, lucky them, in the next game of regionals here. It's going to be a tough road for the Silver Eagles. This is a tough bracket. They've got not only DeForest to beat. Should they win this game, they're looking ahead to either Oregon or Reedsburg. Both of those teams are going to be really tough. And then beyond that, the other side of the bracket, we've got Union Grove, the number 1 seed, and the number 2 Elkhorn. Those are really good teams. We're going to have our hands full. All right, tonight against the Cheesemakers, we'll talk a little bit about the 2 games these 2 teams played earlier this season. Down in Monroe, February 7th, the Silver Eagles victorious. That was in Monona, victorious 84-70. That was a game in which we saw Jenny Gorton hit 8 3-pointers to tie the school record, held by Kelsey Stinson. Earlier this season, January 3rd, when the Silver Eagles took a trip down to Monroe, they beat the Cheesemakers there 60-55. Peyton Nelson with 16 points, and Avery Poole, a great game. She hit 13 points, 7 out of 8 free throws to give the Silver Eagles the win. For the Cheesemakers, their big gun to watch, Megan Benshovel. Benshovel had 4 points in that first game in January, 18 points in the game in January against the Silver Eagles, and 21 against them when they came up here. Grace Tostrad, another one to watch. Grace is averaging, almost 13 points a game. Benshovel, just about 18 a game. Those are their 2 big guns. They're helped by Grace Matheson and Taylor Jacobson. They're 8 points a game. This is a tough team with a lot of balanced scores. But so are the Silver Eagles. If you look at the scoring, yeah, I talked about your stats some. Corey's really proud of his stats, folks. So if you're watching this, kudos to Corey for a lot of hard work. Get out and research this stuff. But you can see the differences between these teams. Monona scores a lot of points. They shoot the ball well. Matheson, Coach Sam Matheson of the Cheesemakers, has coached his team well. They hit their free throws. They're an outstanding rebounding team. They've got a lot of girls who get in there and fight hard for the ball. And the little things, the assists, the steals, the blocks, you got to give the nod to Monroe in all of those categories. As you can see from Corey's stats, they're a strong team in those areas. However, the big thing for the Silver Eagles, if they can hit that 3, if they can shoot over the Monroe defense, and that's tough because Monroe's got a lot of tall defenders out there. If they can shoot over them, they can win this game. In that 84-70 game, it was the 3s that made the difference. Like I mentioned, Gordon hitting 8 of them in that game. Emma Goke had 4. Let's see. We had 1 from Hanson, 1 from Yunt, 1 from Taylor Monroe. Monroe's really impressive. As just a freshman, she's averaging 7.5 points a game, 4th on the team. And honestly, for tonight, 3rd on the team. The Silver Eagles, once again, without the services of their post player, Sean Curran, still wearing that walking boot. I don't know if we're going to see her later should we go deep into the playoffs, but we can hope. Curran, averaging over 8 points a game. We're going to rely pretty heavily on Gordon and Peyton Nelson. Pick up the slack. Gordon, the leading scorer for the Silver Eagles, or has been ever since they had 29-point night when she threw down the 8 3-pointers. She's averaging 9.6 a game. And she's not even their best 3-point shooter. That nod goes to Taylor Monroe, who's hitting an even 30%. Avery Poole's had a good year from 3. She's hitting 37%. Coach Tyler Keel said earlier in the season that they shoot for 1 point per possession, and they topped that night. All right, we're just about ready for national anthem. Feel free to stand and sing along. I know all the kids up here in the booth are going to be singing with me. He's trying to get somebody down here.
And Taylor Jacobson, the freshman at 5'9", wears number 30. Grace
the Monona Grove Pep Band with the national anthem. We're just ready for player introductions. For the Monroe Cheesemakers, number 4, Megan Benchovel, 6-foot senior, their leading scorer. She's the one to keep your eye on tonight. She went off for 35 points against Oregon earlier this year. Number 10, Emma Town, a 5'5" senior guard. There's number 14, 5'11" Grace Matheson. Number 30, 5'9" freshman Taylor Jacobson. And number 32, 6-foot forward Grace Tostrud. Now for the Silver Eagles. A little change in the lineup without Shauna Curran. Number 2, 5'7" junior Emma Goat getting the start. Number 4, 5'8" junior, second leading scorer on the team, Peyton Nelson. Meeting the Silver Eagle Nelson requirement for all teams. Number 10, 5'10" senior, JD Christensen. JD's really stepped up lately. She's getting a lot of rebounds. She hasn't scored a ton of points, but she's played some great defense. Number 11, our leading scorer, 5'7" senior and captain, Jenny Gorton. Number 25, 4 sophomore, Allie Yunt. So for the Cheesemakers, it's Benchovel, Town, Matheson, Jacobson, and Tostrud. For the Silver Eagles, it's Goke, Nelson, Christensen, Gorton, and Yunt. We've got 18 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go here with Silver Eagle basketball. Regional semifinals. The winner advances, the loser goes home. The Cheesemakers in their bright red jerseys. Benchovel jump center against Christensen. Silver Eagles in their home whites. The ball is in the center circle and we're ready to go. Silver Eagles versus the Cheesemakers. Benchovel gets the tip. This is Jacobson, the freshman, coming up the left side. Goes up top. Matheson for 3. Off on that one. Chased. Saved by going out of bounds. Jacobson picks it up. Hands it off to Tostrud. Looking inside for Town. She's looking for some help now. She goes across court to Benchovel, swinging into the right corner. Tostrud up top to Jacobson. Benchovel steps back for the 3. Nothing but net. Benchovel opens up the scoring for the Cheesemakers with a nice 3-pointer. Just seconds underway, and it's a 3-0 Cheesemaker lead. Emma Goke driving right side, lays it up. Nope. Rebound. Tostrud. Quickly ahead to Town. Back to Benchovel. Thought about the 3. Town will take the 3 from the left corner. Missing. Benchovel gets rebound. Put back. 5 points from Megan Benchovel. And it's a 5-0 Monroe lead. Nelson bringing it down from the Silver Eagles. Left side. This is Yunt. Lost the ball. Out of bounds. It goes to the Cheesemakers. She contests she was fouled, but nothing doing, says the referee, and it's Cheesemaker ball. MG turning up the pressure now. 16:54 just underway here in this regional game. They inbound to Benchovel, guarded by Gordon, excuse me. Jenny Gorton, I combined them into Jordan. Benchovel gets across. Oh, almost taken away. Yes, Nelson comes up with it. Taps it to Yunt. Silver Eagles will pull back now. Thought they'd get a little break going here. This is Gorton. Gordon drives in the lane. Kick it back. And we got a double dribble called on Yunt. So the Silver Eagles with a couple unsuccessful possessions here. 16:31, a 5-0 Monroe lead. We're just underway here. Benchovel beating Gorton across the line. Ooh, almost lost there. Oh boy, a little shove there by Town. Missed on the 3 there, and we got a foul against the Cheesemakers, I think. Or are they going to get? Did Christensen one? Oh, they call it on Jenny Gorton, her first foul, first of the game. Monroe with the basketball. They go up top, Toaster. Up top the town, swing it to Grace Matheson. Tostrud for three, off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Peyton Nelson. Nelson will bring it up. Silver Eagles still looking for their first points. Nelson lays it up and in for two. Peyton using that speed, and she is fearless cutting between those defenders. On the board, it's 5-2 Monroe. Tipped out of bounds. It's Monroe basketball. Avery Poole and Taylor Monroe stepping into the game, taking the place of Goke and Yunt. Ben Shovel a three. No, nothing but net there. No, that was Matheson. I'm sorry. Grace gets her first. It's an 8-2 Monroe lead. This is Poole. Christensen to Gorton. Up top to Monroe. Monroe just a freshman. Guarded by Grace Matheson. Giving up a few inches there. Grace is a 6-footer almost. Christensen from the free throw line. She'll hand off to Nelson, trying to drive up. Nope, she's going to kick it out to Poole. She needs some help. She's going to, surprised she didn't get called for a walk there. Misses the layup. Rebound by Tostrud. Jacobson underneath the basket. Lost the handle, picked it up, throws it up and in. Jacobson. Good strength there by the freshman. It's 10-2. Peyton Nelson setting up things for the Silver Eagles. Drive in right side layup, off the glass, and gets the roll and the drop. Peyton Nelson has all four of the Silver Eagle points. It's a 10-4 game, 30 left in the first half. Ben Shovel. Tostrud up high. Matheson will take another three. Missed. Rebound by Poole. Avery on the hurry, on the run. Now she'll give it to Monroe up high. Between the circle, she'll give it to Gorton. Gorton will dribble to the right. Now she'll step back to the left side, spin move in the lane. Right-hander up, draws the foul, and will get 2 free throws. Good move by Jenny Gorton to get to that basket. 14:03 to play. They're going to get Matheson for this one, I think. 14, Grace Matheson. Her first foul first against the Cheesemakers. Gorton from the line. Jenny nails her first one. Gorton, a 55% free throw shooter. Kind of surprising given how good she is at shooting threes. All right, Kaylee Zank into the game for the first time. That was the first free throw of the game, and Gorton was perfect on it. 10-5, now her second one coming up. Drops them both in, so 2 points for Jenny Gorton, both on free throws. And Ben Shovel will bring it up, a 10-6 Monroe lead. This is Matheson, high left side. To Tostrud. 3-point shot for Updike. She just came in as a substitute and quickly hits that 3-point shot. A 13-6, 12-6. They only give her a 2 on that one, I guess. Poole giving it back to Goke. Gorton, a long three, off the backboard, no. Rebound, Ben Shovel. Taken away by Goke. Lays it up, Emma Goke for 2. And we get a travel called by Updike in the corner. Silver Eagle ball, a chance to tie her, a chance to cut into this 4-point lead, 12-8. They trail the Cheesemakers 13-18 to play in the first half. Poole will walk it up. 5'6" sophomore guard. Monroe in a man-to-man defense. This is Zank back to Poole. Back to Monroe for 3. Oh, beautiful shot by the freshman. Taylor Monroe's first basket of the night. The Silver Eagles' first 3 of the night. It's a 12-11 lead for the Cheesemakers. Chloe Bunker into the game. Pass goes in the lane to Ben Shovel. Bunker with the rebound. Updike taking the 3. Nope. She had her toes on the line. Rebound by Poole, wrestling her away from the Cheesemakers. And Poole will bring it up in a hurry. She'll stop short of the 3-point line, let the rest of her teammates catch up. Now she'll try to drive. Lane blocked, looking for some help. Finds it from Gorton coming around the right side. She'll spin in the lane, give it to Poole. Fake for the 3. Now she goes in the lane, puts up the left-hander. Poole! Avery Poole, her first basket of the night. 13-12, the Silver Eagles gain the lead with 12:15 to play in the first half. Boy, the way Monroe started off, I was worried here, but now the Silver Eagles have battled back. Matheson for three. Curls that one in. Grace with a couple of threes. Now 15-13 with 12 minutes to play in the first half. Pretty exciting half. We're only 6 minutes into the game already. And missed there by Poole. She gets the rebound, looking for help. Timeout called by Coach Keel. 11:49 to play in the first half. A 13-12 or 15-13 lead by the Cheesemakers. Monona Grove playing them tight. Boy, when they fell behind, what was it, 8-2? I was getting a little concerned, but long game and the girls know it. J.D. Christensen checking back in for the Silver Eagles. We got the pep band here tonight. The award-winning pep band. That's their new name. All right, out of the timeout, we've got Goke, Christensen, Monroe. Let's see, who is that? Hinson's in the game finally. I'm missing somebody I know. Christensen to Monroe in the corner. Favorable bounce, but it didn't quite drop in. Rebound by Jacobson. She's down the floor in a hurry. Monroe's really pushing the tempo of this game. Toster trying to go to the lane. I thought she walked with it there. Updike to 22, Sadie Conway. She comes around top. Needs some help. Looking inside for Toster. Nice move. Can't get it to drop. Gets the rebound. The putback. No. Rebound Silver Eagles. Hinson getting in the ball. This is Taylor Nelson down the floor. She'll kick it back to Monroe. Come in the lane. Left side layup. Taylor Monroe for two. 5 points altogether for the freshman here in the first half. 15-15 with 11:05 to play in the first half. Ben Shovel for three. Oh, she is deadly. Ben Shovel with 8 points already. It's a 18-15 lead. Boy, this is a high-scoring game so far. Goke needs to throw it to somebody. Finds Monroe. Floats up, kind of an ugly shot, but tipped. Rebound by Christensen. No, she gets tied up. A held ball, and it'll go to the Silver Eagles down at their end of the floor. 10:42 to play in the first half. 18-15 Monroe leads. Goke will come out, and Allie Yunt coming in for her. Another substitute here. Gorton off the bench. Monroe will sit down. The inbound to Nelson. Cuts across the lane. Into the corner for Poole. Nope. Rebound by Benchow. That wasn't Poole that shot that. That was Hinson missing that one. Sorry. Up top, Benchow. Conway back to Benchow. Tostred missing that one. Rebound, J.D. Christensen. Nice position to take that one away. Peyton Nelson down the floor. Slap from behind. Nothing doing there. And there she's called for the double dribble. I thought she had her arm hit from behind, but no foul called by the refs and said we turn it over to the Cheesemakers. 10:14 to play, an 18-15 Monroe lead. Ben Shovel will walk it up now. The pace slowing a little bit here while these girls catch their breath. That's a pretty fast start to the game the way they've been running. Gordon comes out to pick her up. This is Emma Town to Matheson. Now up top, Tostrud. No, that was Jacobson with the layup. She gets two more, 20-15. They look inside. Christensen turnaround jumper, no. Rebound Bunker. Matheson on the run. Pull up the left side elbow. Stop. Up top, Bunker. She swings it to Ben Shovel on the right. Ben Shovel to Matheson in the right corner. Bunker, long two-pointer. Nothing there. Tipped and rebound by 20, Allie Yunt. Allie will bring it up herself. 9:14 to play. Gordon from the corner. Three for Jenny Gordon. Jenny's first three of the night. Get her on track. She's going to cause some problems. 20-18. 9 minutes to play. We're halfway through the first half. This is Jacobson up top, Updike, back to Bunker. Bunker throws it to Matheson, far side, up top the bunker, left corner. Town hitting from the corner for two. Just a 2-point shot, 22-18, just a few feet inside the line. 22-18, 4-point lead for the Cheesemakers, 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Nelson, Yunt coming up left side. Give it to Nelson. Nelson, she'll drive up, right side, no, pass into the corner. Hinson gets it to drop. Her first three of the night. Silver Eagles have hit 3 threes now. They got to catch up to the Cheesemakers. They got a bigger head start here. Bunker. Jacobson back to Bunker. A little give and go. Nope. Rebound Nelson. 22-21. 1-point lead. Nelson out to Yount up high. She'll drive the lane. Left side layup for two and a Silver Eagle lead. Nice layup. Ben Shovel, the Bunker back to Ben Shovel in the paint. Wrestled. Yeah, she got tied up by Hinson right away, and they're going to go give it to the Cheesemakers on the alternate possession. Avery Poole back into the game for MG. All sorts of Cheesemakers coming in, 3 or 4 of them. Nesbitt in the game for the Cheesemakers. Who is this, Matheson inbounding? Yes, it is. Gives it an Updike right-hander. Nope, but you're going to call Taylor Monroe for a foul. That'll send Updike to the line. Taylor's first foul. Just a second on the Silver Eagles. The scoreboard says 3. I missed one somewhere. Okay. Updike missing her first free throw. Cheesemakers, like I said, were normally a pretty good free throw shooting team. They're hitting 69% on the season. Updike misses them both, though. Gets the rebound, chases it down in the corner. Matheson inside to Tostrud. No. Rebound by J.D. Christensen. Poole down the floor by herself. They let her all alone on the right side, and she lays it up and in. 7:40 to play. Long shot there by Nesbitt. Can't get it to drop. Rebound by Monroe. Silver Eagles on the run with the lead, 25-22. We're going to get a timeout. An official timeout. I'm not sure what happened here. Officials coming together to talk about things. The Silver Eagles with 7:35 to play in the first half. A 25-22 lead. Well, Silver Eagles have been rebounding extremely well in this first half, not allowing a whole lot of second chance shots by the Cheesemakers. I think that's going to be key, and without Curran it becomes hard, but they've done a great job getting position. Now, referee coming over and talking to Coach Matheson. Now he'll come back and talk to Coach Keel. At some point they're making with both players, or both teams. Not sure exactly what the deal is now. He'll talk to the scorers table. Not sure exactly what's up here. Monroe will inbound in front of their own student section. $7:35 to play. They're still talking at the scorers table. I'm not sure what the deal is here. They're taking some time off the clock. That's what it is. A late start to the clock, so they mark it to 7:29. Silver Eagles with the ball. This is Poole up high between the circles. She'll try to drive. Right side, no, she'll pull back. Kick it out to Monroe for 3. Taylor can't get it to drop. Rebound, Tostrud. She'll give it to Updike in a hurry. Down the right side, gets it to drop. Updike with the layup that was. 25-24. Monroe from the paint. No, Silver Eagles can't hit a one from the lane at all. Poole up top. High left side. She'll drive in, lays it up, gets that one. Avery Poole with 6 points and the 27-24 MG lead. 6:44 to play. Nesbitt to Updike. They kick it out. This is Toster, top of the key. Over to Jacobson, the freshman. She'll drive in right side. Little jumper, no. Rebound, Christensen. Poole in a hurry, up the left side. Into the corners, Monroe. Back to Christensen in the paint. JD lays one up and in. JD's playing the post like she knows what she's doing, and Coach Sam Matheson's got to call a timeout. 29-24, Silver Eagles with a 5-point lead, 6:15 to play in the first half. Well, Coach Keel's got an attack here for his girls, and it's working so far. They go on these little runs, and Silver Eagles manage to fight back each time and currently hold on to a 5-point lead. Silver Eagles heat up hitting those threes. They're going to have real trouble on the cheesemaker side of the floor. The Silver Eagles have attempted almost 600 three-pointers in this season. They're sit at 579 coming into this game. They'll undoubtedly get really close to 6, if not passing it. By comparison, Monroe with 386. But Silver Eagles hitting 29% of them. That's a big difference between the Monroe team hitting 25. They swing it into the corner. They look inside for Benchovel. She kind of elbows her way under the basket and lays it up and in. Megan Benchovel with 10 points now. Gorton, give it back to Poole, and she'll bring it up. Poole. To Hinson. Hinson handed off to Goke. Goke across the lane. Poole for a long three. Oh, Poole is on fire tonight. That's 9 points for the 5'6" sophomore. 32-26. Benchwell to Tostrud to Matheson. Into the corner is Updike. Cross court to Jacobson for three. Long. Rebound by Conway. She's trying to put it up. Silver Eagles all over. We're going to get a travel called on Conway. Silver Eagle basketball, a chance to add to that lead. 5:16 to play in the first half. And it's 32-26 MG with a 6-point lead. Poole bringing it up. She's having a great game, getting a few more minutes at the point than we've seen in the past. Peyton Nelson on the bench. And Poole is having a great game and just lays another one up and in. 11 points for Avery Poole, 34-26. Matheson for three, nope. She hit her first one, hasn't made one yet. Now we got a foul going against Monroe. It'll be MG basketball in front of their students. I think this is going against Jacobson, the freshman. That's her first foul. Second team foul against the Cheesemakers. Now Poole will bring it up. Goke inbounding the ball to her. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Peyton Nelson back out on the floor. They snuck her in when I wasn't watching. Zank, give it to Gordon for three. Jenny can't get that to drop. Benchovel picks up the rebound. Down the floor in a hurry, coming up the right side. Up top, swing around Tostrud into the corner. That's Town, back up top. Jacobson for three, no, off Benchovel's hands. It's MG basketball. Gordon got out, jumped, and then Benchovel couldn't hang on to it. It's Silver Eagle basketball, 4:23 to play in the first half. Peyton Nelson running the point with Poole on the bench. It's kind of backwards where it usually is. This is Gordon trying to drive in right side, pull it back. Goke thought about the three, now she'll drive inside. Out to Gordon. Come in trying to dump it down low and had it kicked. It'll be MG basketball underneath their own basket. 4:09 to play in the first half. 34-26, the Silver Eagles, the 8-point lead. I think this is their biggest lead of the night. Monroe gets the inbound pass back to Peyton Nelson. Into the corner, this is Goke. To the lane. Kind of ugly shot. Went off the front of the rim, rebound by who else? Tostrud. Benchovel, stop and pop. Can't get it to go. Rebound Goke. MG running back the other way. This is a fast-paced game, I tell you. Hinson trying to come in from left baseline. Knocked out of bounds by the Cheesemakers. Oh, and they say MG touched it last. All right, Christensen into the game along with Monroe. Silver Eagles, a little offensive firepower in there now. 3:44 in the first half. The Silver Eagles looking to advance in the playoffs. They take on DeForest. I believe that's tomorrow night. See if that's Saturday. Yep. Saturday the 29th. Matheson for three. Boy, she's gotten cold. A little push off by Nelson there. She got away with it. Gets the rebound down the floor in a hurry. Kick it back to Poole. Poole over to Gordon. No, that's Monroe with the layup. No. Rebound Christensen to Nelson. Up top to Gordon. Three. Jenny can't get it to drop. Rebound by Tostrud. Town stopping, hitting the two. Emma Town with 4 points now. This is Taylor Monroe. Christensen at the free throw line. She'll try to drive in left side. Little hook shot. Can't get it to drop. Rebound by the Cheesemakers. This is Tostrud with the ball. Town in the corner. Back to Tostrud. Up top to Matheson. Looking inside for Jacobson. Nice pass there to Ben Shovel. Matheson for three. There, Grace finally hit one. That's her third three of the game. 34-31. Cheesemakers get back to within a possession, but it's MG ball, 2:25 to play. Peyton Nelson walking it across. Stop at the top of the key. Give it to Christensen. Now she'll give it back to Peyton. Do a little fake. Hand off to Jenny Gordon. Gordon, stop. Step back. Three ball. No. Rebound. Cheesemakers. They get it down the floor in a hurry. This is Town. Inside to Tostrud. Turn around. No. Rebound. Christensen. Peyton Nelson with less than 2 to play. She'll bring it up the left side. Walk it across the timeline and set up the MG offense. This is Monroe up top to Gordon. Spin move. Right hand layup. No. Rebound. Tostrud. Tostrud gets a lot of rebounds. Officially, she's credited with 8 a game. Between her and Ben Shovel, they get a ton. Matheson trying another three. She hits that one. 4 for Grace. I remember when Grace was a baby. Poole trying to drive. She'll get stopped and kick it out to Monroe up top. 1:22 to play. 34-34. Gordon, the layup. Monroe, the layup. Missed. Rebound. Who else? Tostrud. Down the floor to Ben Shovel. She tries to drive right side. Blocked by Nelson. Up top, Matheson again. Another three. 5 threes in the first half for Grace Nelson and a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. 1:05 to play. A 37-34 game. This has been back and forth the whole half. And it's interesting. Grace Matheson, the big shooter here. Grace, for the season, has hit 27% of her threes. She's 20 for 74 before this game. They've made the difference so far. During the regular season, I know I said records don't count, but Monroe was a game better than, Monona Grove was a game better than Monroe. 8-6 through the conference, 7-7 overall, or for Monroe in the conference. MG 13-9 overall, Monroe 12-12. Let's see. Grace in those 2 games had 5 points in the first one in January, then coming back up here, had Grace for 10 points. Well, she's got more than that already tonight. She's got 15 tonight and all 3-pointers. Minute 5 to play and a 3-point lead for the Cheesemakers. The Silver Eagles with the ball. Nothing to worry about yet. We got a lot of game to play here. But Silver Eagles bring out Poole, Yunt, Christensen, Peyton Nelson, and is that Gordon? Yes, it is. Yunt inbounds to Poole, and Avery will bring it across. Runs off a pick, kick it out to Gok, or to Yunt. She goes into the lane, lays it up, can't get it to drop. Tipped out of bounds, it's going to be Cheesemaker ball. Tostrud inbounded Benchwall. Benchwall was all-conference last year. She will definitely be all-conference again this year, if not the player of the year at the conference. She's an outstanding player. This is Jacobson across the lane. Give it to Tostrud. 12-footer, no. And that's just going to fall harmlessly out of bounds. MG ball. No, they're going to say the Silver Eagles touched it last, so Cheesemakers will get it after the partial block by the Silver Eagles. Hinson coming in for Gorton. Play a little defense. Hinson's got those long arms, a 5'10" junior. She's had a couple nice rebounds so far in this game, too. They inbounded Tostrud. This is Ben Shovel in the left corner, guarded by Hinson. Up top. Town up top. They swing it around. This is Matheson on the right side. Almost walks with it. Peyton Nelson comes up with the steal. Dunk it, Peyton. She lays it up and in. 6 points for Peyton Nelson. 37-36. Monroe with 20 seconds remaining. They lead it by 1 before the half. Ben Shovel to Jacobson near the free throw line now. Out top to Matheson. Just inside. Boy, she was way off on that one. Ben Shovel takes the ball away. Partially blocked. Knocked out of bounds now by number 10, J.D. Christensen. So at 2.9 seconds, Cheesemakers have one more chance to add to that 1 point lead. 37-36 here at Monona Grove High School, the first round of the playoffs for the Silver Eagles. The inbound to Toster, turnaround shot, no, rebound Christensen, and they call a foul. And that'll send Toster to the line. 0.4 remaining on the clock. Who do they call this on? Tostrud making that one. I got number 30 on the scoreboard for getting that foul. I'm not really sure who it was. Tostrud, second one, a miss. Rebound and a long heave by J.D. Christensen to no avail. And they go to the locker room with a 37-36 lead. The Cheesemakers ahead of the Silver Eagles. This is Silver Eagle basketball on Monona Community Media. We'll be back with the second half. I'm Steve Martinelli. Stay tuned. You're going to want to see how this one ends. Welcome back to the second half of Silver Eagle basketball. Monona Community Media bringing you the playoffs. Monona Grove against the Monroe Cheesemakers. At halftime, Monroe leading 38-36 over the Silver Eagles. Big first half for Grace Matheson of the Cheesemakers. I've got her for 15 points. On the other side, the Silver Eagles led by Avery Poole with 11. Peyton Nelson with 6 points. Silver Eagles missing a lot of paints in the shot, taking more than they usually do, though. Throwing up a lot of three-pointers. I've got them for making 4 three-pointers in the first half. Monroe, on the other hand, has made 7 of them in the first half, and that's really been the difference. Is Grace Matheson's getting herself open and hitting those long shots. Silver Eagles are going to have to find a way to stop that, and in the same time keep Ben Shovel and Toaster quiet. Those are a couple really tough players to hold down, but we'll see. Silver Eagles are known for their defense. They played some strong defense this season. Like I said, the winner of this game getting to take on the Forest Norskies. MG played them earlier this season, back on January 18th. They got beat 48-39, the Badger Challenge. They're going to have their hands full. DeForest is a good team. But first, let's get past this one. This is going to be a battle. Coach Keel's going to have to pull out some tricks. He's got some good shooters. You know, they get Jenny Gordon hot, Poole. That opens things up for Nelson to drive the lane. Moreau's got 5 points in the first half. I think she's going to be the wild card in this one. The freshman, let's see. She's had a high game of 18 points earlier this season. She's one I think we're going to have to count on to step up big here. Taylor averaged 7.4 a game. Hit 30% of her threes, so keep an eye on her to keep firing them. These are girls that are not afraid to put up the long shot. All right, out of the halftime break, Silver Eagles come out with Yunt, Nelson, Christensen, Gordon, and Goke. Same starting five that began the game for MG. And Peyton Nelson with the ball. 18 minutes on the clock, and we're looking to take the lead here. Nelson lays it up, gets it to drop, and we've got a 38-38 game. Nelson with the first points of the second half. This is Tostered up high. Matheson to Jacobson, the freshman, into the corner is Town. Town looking for some help. Jacobson rims out, rebound Christensen. Silver Eagles on the run. This is Goke trying to drive right baseline, backs out. Give it to Gordon, back to Goke. They go inside for Christensen. She'll go and take that left-hander. J.D. Christensen. J.D.'s really come along in the second half of the season. with Curran out, they've had to rely on her for some more shooting, and she's really improved. That little post move was pretty nice. Now we come up top. This is Toastrud to Jacobson right side. Jacobson back to Toastrud in the paint. Against 3 Silver Eagles, misses it, gets a tip. This is Nelson on the run. Boy, she's quick, cutting through defenders. Back out to Gordon for 3. Jenny! That's what they got to watch out for, because Jenny Gordon can hit those all day long, and Coach Matheson knows it and calls a timeout. 43-38, the Silver Eagles with 5 quick points. We're 1 minute and 14 seconds into the second half, and it's a 43-38 MG lead. That's the way you do it. All right. I like that attack. Christensen and Nelson, Gordon all getting open shots and making them. Nelson is so fast. She got that rebound, came down the right side of the floor, and then as she was entering the lane, fired it out to Gordon, who had all set herself up at the left elbow, just very calmly swished that three-point attempt. From Monona Grove High School, regional basketball. Silver Eagles versus the Cheesemakers. The MG boys will be here Tuesday night when they open up sub-regionals against the Oregon Panthers. Both teams struggling more than they'd like to admit this season. They're going to play for the right to play who? Let's see here. They will take on the winner of Mount Horeb. They'll take on Stoughton. That's going to be tough. Silver Eagles' regular season ended against Stoughton. All right. Full court press now by the Silver Eagles. Toastrud inbounding to Ben Shovel. Gordon and Nelson applying the pressure. MG's 2 best defenders. This is Town. They look for Matheson cutting across. Stolen away. Christensen ahead to Goke. Goke will kick it back to Gordon for 3. Jenny. No. Long rebound by Toastrud. Jacobson to Matheson coming up right side. Baseline jumper good for Matheson. Grace with 17. That's her first 2-pointer of the game if my scoring is correct. 43-40. MG with the lead still. Nelson with the ball goes in, kicks it out to Yunt for 3. Yunt! Allie Yunt, her first 3 of the evening. 46-40. MG back to a 6-point lead. This has been back and forth a lot. Now Nelson with the steal. She'll go in for the easy layup. Look at that. Peyton Nelson. She's not taking a jump shot all night. It's all 5 of her baskets have been from layups. Now we got a travel call on Ben Shovel. That could be dangerous for Monroe because now the Silver Eagles with a chance to add to that 48-40 lead. Goke will take a seat. We'll be bringing in Poole for the Silver Eagles. Nelson walking across. Nelson, give it to Christensen at the elbow. Back to Nelson. Nelson will kick it to Poole. We got a carry called on Nelson. Turns it over to the Cheesemakers. 48-40, 15:33 to play in the game. Toastrud inbounding. No pressure by the Silver Eagles. They'll pick them up as they cross the center line. Ben Shovel. Over to Jacobson looking for Bunker. Low right side taken away by Nelson. Boy, she anticipates that. Lays it up and in. That's Jenny Gordon with a 2-point basket. Jenny with 8 points now, and it's 50-40. Remember, Silver Eagles beat the Cheesemakers out. Timeout called? Yep. They beat the Cheesemakers earlier this season. The last time these two teams played, 84-70. That was a wild one when Gordon got hot. She couldn't miss, and she's starting to heat up a little bit now. 15:07 to play and a 10-point MG lead. So the Silver Eagles up by 10. Let's see if they can hold on to that coming out of this timeout. Coach Keel's had good success against the Cheesemakers this year. Whatever he's pulling is working so far. Let's see if he can get the right combination to keep them hot. Coming out of the timeout, the Cheesemakers have Ben Shovel, Jacobson's Toastrud, Matheson, and Bunker. Silver Eagles out onto the floor, take their defensive positions, and we're ready to have Toastrud throw it in. They inbounded to Ben Shovel, picked up by Gordon. Top of the key, Looking to pass, finds Matheson. Runs off a screen just inside the free throw line. Nothing doing there. Rebound by Bunker. And she gets the putback. Bunker hasn't done a lot of scoring for the Cheesemakers this year, I don't believe. Poole to Christensen to Gordon. Gordon in from the right side. Layup, no. Rebound, Jacobson. Now Bunker's averaged 3 points a game. Matheson up top to Jacobson. I like this Jacobson. She's just a freshman. She and Monroe are going to be really fun to watch the next 3 years. Bunker looking for some help, finds Tostrud. Up top to Jacobson. Swinging around left side or right side is Benchow, and she gets called for a double dribble. Benchow turned it over on a couple possessions here in the second half. 14:20 to play, a 8-point MG lead, 50-42. Hinson will come in and Nelson will take a break. That means Poole will run the point for the Silver Eagles. Poole will bring it up. She'll step back now. She'll drive left side layup. Oh, she hit the deck hard. Boy, Bunker just flattened her. Bunker, a bigger girl than Poole. And Poole took the heat on that one. 14-11, she'll go to the line and shoot a couple. Poole misses her first free throw. That's just the third foul on Bunker. She'll go take, or on Cheesemaker, she'll take a seat. Emma Town will come back in. I've got the Silver Eagles with just 2 fouls in the first half. So relatively error-free game. Poole hits the second one. I've got her for 12 points now. We've got Monroe coming into the game. Is that Monroe? No, that's Kaylee Zank making her first appearance. I was surprised. I expected her to be a starter. She'll come in and J.D. Christensen will take a break. J.D.'s played a lot of minutes already. Town for 3. Nope. Race to the rebound, won by Taylor Monroe. Monroe to Poole. Cross timeline in a hurry. Into the corner. This is Hinson. She'll try to drive in towards the free throw line. Back up. Give it to Poole. Runs off a pick. Into the lane. Gordon up top from free throw line. Behind the back. Back to Poole up top. They'll reset things. 13:40 to play. Poole will take the 3. Bango! Yes, I said bango. Little Eddie Doucette there for you. Benchow across the floor. 54-42. Matheson to the line, and she traveled with the ball, so it's MG basketball. 13-27, Silver Eagles with a chance to put some space in here. They're up by 12. Yunt will come in, Monroe will sit down, Gordon will sit down. Who else came in for us? Oh, Taylor Nelson came back in. So Yunt inbounds to Poole, and she'll bring it across. Poole just a sophomore, but she's had a really good year. Averaging almost 7 points a game. She drives in right side, forces up that left hand or right hand layup and gets it to drop. I've got 16 points for Avery Poole. This would be a career high for her. Tostrud. Matheson driving the lane, can't get it to drop. All sorts of Silver Eagles, and Matheson's going to get called for over the back. That will be Grace's second foul. She's the only player in the game with 2 fouls now. Yeah, when Grace was born, her dad was the head coach here at MG. Players used to take turns babysitting her during practices. 13 minutes exactly left in this one. 56-42. The Silver Eagles with the lead and the ball. This is Peyton Nelson. High left side. Hands off to Poole. She'll come up top. Try to drive right side. Baseline layup. 2 for Avery Poole. She cannot miss tonight. Man. Benchow down the floor, 58-42, biggest lead of the night. Stolen away by Nelson. She'll go in for yet another layup, and 2 more for Nelson. The Cheesemakers are bleeding, and the Silver Eagles can sense it. Now they throw one away, and it's MG ball. 60-42, timeout called by Coach Matheson. So, a 10-2 stretch or run for the Silver Eagles. 12:28 to play in this game, and they're a few minutes away from locking this baby up. Avery Poole having a great game. Peyton Nelson with 12 points. Poole, I've got her unofficially for 18 points. Can that be true? Yeah, I think so. I've got Poole for previous high of only 13. She's easily topped that one. No, I've got her for 17 points. I forgot her free throw. Avery having just a great night tonight, on a night we could really use it. Pretty cold outside, but the Silver Eagles have heated this gym up. And a decent crowd here for the first round of the regional playoffs. Tomorrow night's crowd at DeForest ought to be interesting. Let's hope the Silver Eagles can keep the hot hand going 2 nights in a row. This is when it gets really tough. One and done. All right, for the Silver Eagles, we've got Yunt, Gorton, Nelson, Poole, and Christensen. The starting 5. No, I'm sorry. Poole's in there, not Go. Nelson will bring it across for MG. 12:22 to play. Poole, so step back. Now she'll drive in. Looking for Christensen. Baseline move. JD can't get it to drop. Rebound 22. Conway, she'll almost throw it away. Ben Shovel picks up the loose ball. Comes in on the right side. This is Conway. They swing it over to Tosswood for 2. No. Rebound Jacobson. Jacobson. They're going to get a foul on Poole on the floor. Grabbed her by the elbow. Yep, Avery Poole called for just her first foul, just first one of the half on the Silver Eagles. Avery will take a seat now, and Emma Goke will come in. Goke, a fine shooter too. They got all sorts of three-point shooters on this team. Inbound play to 22, Conway. Oh, I'm sorry, there's Nesbitt missing that one. She draws the foul. See what they call this on. I haven't seen it come up on the scoreboard yet. Nesbitt to the line, her first trip to the line. Cheesemakers 1 out of 4 from the line in the first half, and Nesbitt hits her first one. Now Grace Matheson will come back in from Monroe, and Tostrud will sit down. 12 minutes exactly to play in this one, a 60-43 Monroe lead, or MG lead. Nesbitt hits them both. That's her first 2 points of the game. All right, the foul was against Emma Goke, her first. Nelson to Yunt, back to Goke, driving into the lane, floats one up, can't get it to drop. Rebound Matheson. Gracie hands it off to Ben Shovel. She'll bring it across the timeline, 11:40 to play. Missed by Nesbitt, rebound by the Silver Eagles. Goke brings it across. Nelson taking the 3. Peyton Nelson, we haven't seen that much out of her this year. Peyton's only attempted, according to my records, 44 threes this year. She just nailed that one, and that was timely. Nesbitt outside, Conway taking the 3, missing. Rebound Ben Shovel. Ben Shovel forces it back up against some tough defense and gets it to drop. That's her first basket of the second half. We've got 11 minutes to play. It's 65-44. Gorton, spin move, and they call her for a travel. It'll be Monroe ball in front of the MG bench, and a timeout called. 10:58 to play, 65-46. The Silver Eagles with a 19-point lead. Ben Shovel brings it across. Bunker in the corner. Nice pass into Matheson. Falling away one-hander, no. Bunker with the rebound, the putback, no. Tipped, Matheson comes up with it again. Out to Knowles, misses it off the front of the rim. We're going to foul underneath the basket. Silver Eagles getting called for the foul, just their third foul of the half. First foul, wait, it says Poole on the board. Oh, there we go. No, it's saying just her first foul. I've got 2 for her, but we'll mark it down. Now a foul going back the other way. This is on Bunker, I believe. Silver Eagles with a chance now to add on to that lead. We've got Taylor Monroe coming in. Goke will take a seat. Yes, that was the second foul on Bunker. Taylor Monroe in the game now. She's a dangerous shooter when she's hot, and she is hot tonight. 5 points in the first half First appearance in the second half here. Let's get her some shots right away. This is Nelson, try to drive in right side. Out to Poole. Poole to Gordon. Jenny the three. No. Silver Eagles were running back down field, back down the court rather than trying to rebound. Ben Shovel to Bunker in the left corner. Into the lane, taken away by Peyton Nelson. Nelson with what I think her fourth steal now. Bring it down. Poole for three. Can't get it. Grace Matheson with the rebound. Ben Shovel in a hurry. She gets it across the half-court line. Stops at the left elbow. Off Bunker's head into the hands of Jenny Gordon. Poole. Gordon for three again. Nope. Off the back of the rim. Boy, if Silver Eagles get hot, this game is going to end real quickly here. Knowles down the floor in a hurry. Can't get it to go. Gordon with the rebound. Excuse me, that was Jacobson with the shot. Now we got a timeout called. A little sloppy play there by both squads. The Silver Eagles missing some open shots, but they still lead at 63-46 with 9:37 to play. Coach Keel can be pretty happy if his girls catch on fire, though. This one's going to get crazy real fast here. They're getting some open shots. I mean, Peyton Nelson's getting steals, converting them into easy layups. The other girl's getting a lot of threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Silver Eagles hitting on threes tonight compared to just Ben Shovel and Matheson for the Cheesemakers. I got to give Coach Keel credit. He lives and dies with the three, and he's not afraid. He sticks with that one. And 9:37 to play. The winner goes to DeForest tomorrow night on a Leap Day special. All right, for the Silver Eagles, it's Monroe, Hinson, Christensen. They have a big lineup here. Nelson and Poole. Poole, the only player smaller than 5'8", and Nelson are the only ones under, 5'10". Oh, I take it back. Monroe's 5'8". Still, nice sized lineup in there for the Silver Eagles. They inbound Christensen up top. Hand it back to Poole. Into the corner. Monroe for three. Off the rim. She goes and throws it off the Cheesemaker. It's MG basketball. Heads up play by the freshman Monroe. Taylor's going to be a leader of this squad for a couple of years. You watch her. Now Peyton Nelson will inbound for MG. She goes up top to Poole. Dribble it into the lane. Try that right hand. Nope, she's going to kick it out. Hinson for three. Hinson! She's got a couple of threes tonight now. Ties her career high with 6 points. Jacobson off into the corner to town. Up top to Matheson. She'll take the three. Off the front of the rim. Hinson with the rebound. Saves it from going out of bounds into the hands of Christensen. She'll give it off to Poole, and Poole gets fouled from behind by Town. Emma Town called for her first foul. So 4 fouls on the Cheesemakers. Nelson will sit down. Who do we bring in for her? Yunt. Yunt, Poole, Christensen, Monroe, and Hinson. Hinson with that big three-pointer. She's had a couple threes, and those were timely. Poole forcing it up. Can't get it to drop, but she does draw the foul and will go to the line. Poole 1 for 2 from the line. The Silver Eagles a perfect 2 for 2 in the first half. 3 for 4 for the line. Poole to the line, and the second foul called against Emma Town in short order. Poole already with a career high. Misses that one. Got to make your free throws. 8:55 to play and a 66-46 MG lead. They've opened up a 20-point lead. There's 21 thanks to Avery Poole in her free throw. She's taught a 4 from the line. 67-46, 8:50 to play. Ben Shovel up top. Tossed her to Matheson on the high left side. She goes cross court to Jacobson. 10-footer, Jacobson. That was a nice jump shot. Jacobson with 6 points. Comes into the game averaging 8. Poole down the floor in a hurry for the Silver Eagles. Out to Monroe. Over into the corner to Yunt, and she lost it out of bounds. Dang it all. All right, Kaylee Zank will come in, and Christensen will take a rest. They've gone with a different lineup. Zank has been getting a lot of minutes in the past, and not so much tonight. We're seeing more of Hinson and Christensen. They're playing well. All right, they get it over to Tostrud. Cheesemakers trailing by a bunch. Jacobson, oh, and she gets fouled from behind. I think this is going against Christensen. Tolstrud ran, I think, Zank maybe? Oh, Hinson gets the foul her first. That's the 5th team foul. She'll take a seat. Gordon back in. Up top, they inbounded to Matheson. Into the corner, this Tolstrud looking back for Bunshovel. Into the lane, no, couldn't drop. And they're going to get it. Silver Eagles are going to get the ball. They're going to say the Town touched it last. I thought she fouled Zank to get it, but as long as we get the ball and it's 8:08 to play, I'm in good shape. 67-48, the lead down to 19 now. See who they're calling this on. Emma Town called for her 3rd foul. Wasn't just tipping it out of bounds, she did get the foul on Zank. So Poole will bring it up. Poole just having a fantastic night tonight. I can't say enough about her. Every night it's somebody else stepping up for the Silver Eagles. Zank, hand off to Gordon. Gordon in the lane, out to Yunt. She'll try to drive left side, no. Back up top to Gordon. Comes in, 10-foot shot, no. Rebound by Jacobson, quickly ahead. This is Town. Up top, Matheson for 3. Gets a nice bounce and drops it in. That's 6 for Grace Matheson from 3-point line, 67-51. Poole misses that one, rebound by Town. Tolstrud ahead to Bunshovel. She'll bring it up left side. Tolstrud, a long 3, kind of flat shot off the rim. Rebound by Monroe, looking for some help. Gets it to Zank. And she'll give it to Avery Poole, and she'll bring it across the timeline. 7:14 to play. Monroe now, top of the key, come in right side. Back to Gordon. Gordon into the lane. She'll kick it back to Yunt. Yunt, she'll try to lay that up. Town wins the race to the loose ball. Under 7 minutes to play, 67-51. Silver Eagles led by 20 at one point. Tolstrud, nice turnaround move. Kind of pushed off on Monroe a little bit, but Tolstrud gets the basket, no foul. That's only 3 points for Grace Tolstrud. They've been going to her a lot tonight, and she's just not coming through for them. The defense has been tough on her. This is Zank with the ball. Tipped away by Tolstrud. Oh, and she's going to get called for the foul, too. And I think that's sending Kaylee Zank to the line. Yep. 3 Silver Eagles coming in. Nelson, Goke, and Christensen as soon as Zank hits this free throw. Make it a couple free throws, Kaylee. That'd be swell. 6:37 to play, 67-53. Zank looking for her first points of the game. There we go. Kaylee hits that one. Let's see how she is for a free throw shooter. Only a 46% free throw shooter, but that was an important one right there. Zank's second one coming up. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Bunshovel. Kaylee getting her first point at least. Matheson out to Bunshovel up top. Cross court for Town. Town hits the 3. Town with 7 points now. 68-56. That lead has shrunk to 12. Goke, let's get a basket here, girls. Emma Goke trying to back in. Oh, right into the hands of Matheson. Surprised her with the ball even. 6:10 to play. Bunshovel down the right side. Loops it inside to Jacobson. Turnaround jumper. 2. Jacobson with 8 points. She's got a nice move under the basket. We're going to see a lot of her. Under 6 minutes to play, and a timeout called by Coach Keel. 5:59 to play. A 10-point MG lead. They led by 10 at one, or by 20 at one point. .559 to play. Boy, this has been a good one. Silver Eagles have controlled the second half. Monroe took a 2-point lead into the locker room, and coming back out, it was all MG. Is that like OMG? Ah, I think I coined something new. All MG. 68-58. MG up by 10. They bring Gordon, Christensen, Nelson, Goke, and Hinson out onto the floor. Hinson's got those long arms. She's perfect for playing defense against this long Monroe team. And if she's going to hit the threes like she has tonight, we want her out on the floor a lot. Christensen taking the inbound. She'll take it to the basket herself. Left hand layup, no. Partially blocked by Tolstrud. Quickly ahead to Benchovel. She'll bring it across for Monroe. Into the corner. Town inside to Jacobson. Jacobson, right-hander. Can't get it to drop. Nelson wins the race to the rebound. She's on the run. Coming down the right side. Wins the race to the basket. Lays it up. And can't get it to drop. Rebound by Benchovel. She'll bring it back for the Cheesemakers. 5.5 minutes to play. Pace picking up now. Town will take the three off the front of the rim. Rebound, Goke. And she draws the foul. Cheesemakers are forced to get a little frantic going after some of those rebounds, and it's hurting them because the Silver Eagles get sent to the line, and if they make these shots, it's going to end this one pretty quickly. Tolstrud called for a second foul. And Emma Goke to the line. 8th foul against the Cheesemakers. Goke drops that one in. Emma, a 83% free throw shooter. Actually, that's just 3 points on the night now for Emma Goke. Hopefully she can line up number 4 right here. She's averaging a little over 7 a game for the Silver Eagles. Missed it. Rebound by Bunker. You got 1 point out of that possession. We'll take that. That's the plan, right? Tolstrud to Matheson to Bunker in the corner. Bunker up top. It's Jacobson. Jacobson, free throw? Nope. She's going to step back. Give it to Knowles. No. Rebound Christensen. Nelson down the floor. Poole. Oh, lost the handle on it, out of bounds, and it's going to be Cheesemaker ball. 5:01 to play. 69-58. Benchovel bringing it up. Under 5 minutes to play and an 11-point MG lead. This one's not safe yet as Monroe's fighting to stay close here. Bunker thought about the three. Now she just needs to pass it to somebody. Tolstrud step back. Bangs one in. Grace Tolstrud with 5 points now. All but one of them in the second half. Poole. Free throw line. No, she'll step back now. Give it off to go. Emma. To Christensen, high right side at the elbow. Give it to Nelson for three. Peyton can't get this to drop. Nice rebound there by J.D. Christensen. She really used her body to shield the Cheesemakers from that one. She'll give it up top to Poole. Avery running off a pick. She'll come off the other side. Goke thought about the three. Now she'll go into the lane. Put up the right-hander. No, partially blocked. Christensen with the putback. Can't get it to drop. Rebound Benchovel. 4:05 to play. Still an 11-point. No, a 9-point lead. Missed there by the Cheesemakers. Goke down the floor in a hurry. She'll lay up the left-hander. 2 for Goke and a foul. Emma Goke, the left-handed Emma Goke, laying one up there, gets the basket and the foul, and that was a big one because that gives the Silver Eagles an 11-point lead and a chance to add one more on top of that. Now Bunker will sit down and Emma Town will come back in. Let's see, the foul on number 30. Jacobson, only her second foul. Like I said, nobody in deep trouble shooting with fouls yet. Goke can't get it to drop. 3:50 to play. Town in the corner. Benchovel to Matheson for three. Nope, off the front of the rim. She's been short on the last couple. Out of bounds, MG ball. 3:43 to play. Jenny Gorton coming in, and Hinson will sit down. So we trade her arms for Gorton's shooting ability. Silver Eagles got the hot players on the floor right now. 3:43 to play, an 11-point MG lead. Looking good for our girls to play one more game at least. Nelson will bring it up. Runs off the pick from Christensen into the lane. Trying to back in now. Kick it out. Gorton, nope. Nice rebound there by Benchovel. She'll bring it across the timeline. Looking to pass inside, loops it into Jacobson. Almost lost the handle on it, can't get it to drop. Tolstrud with the tip, knocked it out of bounds. Matheson with the tip, and then MG touched it last, so it'll be Cheesemaker ball. Now Yunt will come in, and Goke will take a seat. 3:17 to play, still an 11-point MG lead. Benchovel inbounding for the Cheesemakers, guarded by Gorton. They get it into Tolstrud. Baseline shot, no, but she draws the foul. They're going to get Peyton Nelson for this one. That's just Peyton's first foul. Nobody in the game has 3 fouls according to my calculation. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Emma Town does. So nothing big to worry about. Grace Tostra to the line where she's 1 out of 2. Drops that one in. Tostra, normally a good free throw shooter, 78% on the season. She's 2 out of 3 now. Let's see if she drops this one in. 10-point MG lead. She can cut it to 9, and she does. 7 points for Tostrad. Nelson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. 3:10 to play. Yunt, top of the key. Right elbow, Christensen gives it to Gordon. Gordon trying to drive up. Gordon a little push off. And Gordon called for a travel before the shot. She kind of stopped. I thought she pushed off a little bit. We're lucky we didn't even call for a foul. They turn it over to the Cheesemakers, and it's a 9-point MG lead with 3 minutes to play. Monroe can do some damage. Down up top to Matheson. Matheson guarded by Christensen to Tostrad. Try to drive left side. Puts it up from the baseline and draws a foul, and will go to the line for 2. Gordon called for the foul. That's Jenny's second. Tostrad to the line where she's 3 for 4. 2:47 to play. 71-62, 9-point, 8-point Monona Grove lead. Tostrad has hit 3 free throws in a row. 2:47 to play. 9-point MG, or 8-point MG lead. Let's see if Tostrad can hit this last one. Yes, she does. An 8-point MG lead. Now it's getting a little hairy. This is just 3 possessions. 71-64. That's actually 7 points, isn't it? What? We got a timeout called here by the referee. I don't know what. He's back at the scorer's table again, answering a question for both coaches. Okay, the Silver Eagles inbound in front of the scorer's table. This is Yunt throwing it into Poole. Avery guarded by Emma Town. Excuse me, that's Jacobson on her. Oh, nice steal by Tostrad. She'll take it in by herself. Nice play by Grace Tostrad. She's really turned it on in the last few minutes. Now it's a 71-66 game. Gordon for 3, off the front of the rim. Rebound by the Cheesemakers. Town picks it up. 2:20 to play. A 5-point MG lead peril here. Town thought about the 3. Ben shovel. Tostrad trying to drive the corner. Lost it. Up top to Matheson for 3. Grace picked the time to hit another one. She's had 7 of them tonight. Grace playing in her last game potentially. She's cut it down to a 2-point MG lead, 71-69. Minute 55 to play. Nelson step back from the free throw circle. Not going to drop. Rebound by Tostrad. Cheesemakers can tie or take the lead. Minute 42 to play. In the corner, Town. Back to Tostrad up high. Jacobson swinging around to the left side, right side. This is Town in the corner. They go up top to Matheson. Another 3 attempt. Bangs that one in. Matheson with 8 3-pointers tonight. And that gives the Cheesemakers the 72-71 lead. 1:22 to play. Boy, MG was up by 20 points at one time in the second half. Poole drives the lane. There's a foul. They're going to get Tostrad for her 3rd. Grace Tostrad called for her 3rd foul now, and that'll send Avery Poole to the line where she's 2 out of 4. Come on, Avery. There we go. Drop that one in. Ties it up at 72. We've got a minute 13 to play, so this is a big, big free throw. Goat comes out and Hinson comes in for the Silver Eagles. Excuse me, Yunt goes out, Hinson comes in. Poole hits another one. 2 in a row for Avery. 73-72. Silver Eagles up by 1. Minute 10 to play. Jacobson, Matheson in the corner, and she's fouled. And go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. I don't know who they got for that foul. Number 10, J.D. Christensen, her first foul. That sends Matheson to the line. Grace is a 55% free throw shooter. This is her first trip to the line tonight. She's having a career night, that's for sure. Oh, missed it. Rebound by Gordon. Jenny will bring it across. We're down to a minute to play. This is Peyton Nelson, high left side. She'll dribble up between the circles. Over to Poole. Silver Eagles with a 1-point lead, less than a minute to play. Poole guarded by Jacobson. She gives it off to Nelson, their best ball handler, guarded by Benchovel, and Benchovel's got to reach in to foul her. She doesn't have any fouls on her until this one, so it's a good time to do it. They send Nelson to the line where she's a 64% free throw shooter. They would have been better off to foul somebody else, but we'll send it to Nelson, and we'll see how Peyton can do. Oh, thank you. Peyton with 13 points now. 74-72 with 46.5 seconds to play. This is a big shot for Peyton and the Silver Eagles. Off the front of the rim, rebound Jacobson. 2-point game. Down, out to Jacobson for three. The freshman, she's off the front of the rim. Poole fighting for the rebound, out of bounds. It's going to be